it's a 6x6, it must be for a girl.
It's a girly card.
So kit number 9 is It's a Girl. On the first issue of our Create It magazine, we did a baby boy card. So we were asked to do a baby girl version on the next issue, which we've done. So and this is it. And wow, isn't it pink? There's lots of different layers and lots of different textures and lots of different things to put on this card. You've got faux buttons, the sentiments, there's the actual decoupage layers, there's different panels to stick on, they're all pink. It's pink, 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 pink. So there's no doubt that this is definitely for a baby girl. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Obviously there's lots of different elements to this card in the kit. You wouldn't use all of them. There's some that I've not even bothered finish cutting out because it's just like there's that many on here that you will just run out of space. So let's move our elements to one side that we're going to use and just get rid of bits and pieces that we're not. So there's lots and lots of like faux buttons and things. I'm not going to use all of them, so I'm going to put some of one to one side. I'm going to use the larger ones this time rather than the smaller ones. On the sample I've already made, I've used small ones, but I'm going to use the larger ones. These are 3/8 of an inch, about the same sort of size as card embellishments would be, kind of like pearls and that kind of thing, but I'm going to use just a little, just slightly bigger, or 5/8 of an inch. Sentiment wise, I'm going to use the With All Our Love instead of those, so they can go back into the kitty to use at a later date. Okay, so we've got different layers, different textures, nice little bit of like faux lace kind of thing on there, and we've got a little insert panel that we can stick on the inside of the card, or you can stick that on an insert inside the card if you want to. I'm just going to layer it directly onto. So let's go ahead and get started on the construction. As I said before, it's a 6x6 card, which is, I've cut mine out of an A4 sheet, which is 148 by 148 millimeters, just folded. So standard basic card. So let's go ahead and start building the kit together. So I'm going to use wet glue on this one. So it is very wet, it's just come out all over my fingers, look. So we'll just give that, it's because I stored the bottle upside down, it's nearing the end of its life and I needed to get it all down to the nozzle. Luckily it just rubs off, so it's just quickly wiping his hands. So again, straight on, it's wet glue so you can manoeuvre it. So make sure you get equal borders all the way around, just give it a push down. I like this one because it's got the stripes, but it's also got the faux stitching printed on it already, so it just adds a lot of depth and dimension to it, but you've got lots of different patterns going on. It's a riot. Okay, so the next one is going to be this one, which is the polka dot. It's all dribbled down the side of my bottle. Ugh, what a mess. So, pent up pressure behind it, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm going to get glue all over my hands every time I use that bottle. Okay. So back in, so that's going to go in at a jaunty angle, like such. Give it a rub. And then the next one, he's trying to avoid getting it all over his fingers this time. We're going to put that straight on, so that then mirrors your backing paper, which is straight. So you've got your polka dot panel, which isn't, and then that one goes on there to bring it and tie it all back together again. Okay, so we've got a couple of our layers of the decoupage. Now, I'm not going to include the third layer, which is the bottom of the baby grow, whatever it is you want to call it, because I actually think it doesn't need it. It looks good, but you don't have to put it on. You don't have to put any layers on. You just stick the main one on if you want to. Choice is yours. You have the opportunity to make the card obviously however you want to do it. It's yours, so you do it your way. The beauty of these kits is that there is scope for doing so many different variations that you know, you can use the same kit and have a different card so many different times. You could do it half a dozen times and not create it the same. Now, I don't know whether you can notice on there, look, it looks the same as what I'm doing, apart from the fact I've not put the polka dot strips on. I'm actually going to utilise those on the inside of the card for a change. So I'm actually making it slightly different just to show that you can just make some subtle changes and it makes all the difference. So I've put the baby grow on so it looks like it's swinging. So I'm just going to put the final layer on this one. So that can go like so. Okay. Okay, turn the card round, anchor it at the bottom, and then just twist it to make sure that everything lines up as it's supposed to. Brill. Okay, so I'm going to add the With All Our Love sentiment. I think this time I'm going to put it over there at a little bit of an angle. And before I go any further, I'm going to stick in that sentiment panel. Okay, so I'm adding the glue, but I'm going to take that, I'm going to run that across the middle of the card. Or near enough the middle. And then take that one and run that way. And then I'm going to stick that sentiment panel just to tie in the colours down there. Okay, so that's the inside done. The final step then is just to stick on the faux buttons. Just need some little mini foam pads for those. Put the mini foam pads somewhere. Somebody's run off with them. There they are. Not many left of those now. One, two, three. Okay, just take that off, that off, that off, into the bin. And then first one we're going to put there in the corner. Next one like so, and the third one can then out the way. Line that up. Great. Didn't grab quite as quickly when you use foam pads on this. Can't seem to get it lined up quite as. That's probably better. What do you think? Okay, lovely. And we're done. There you go. One really quick and easy It's a Baby Girl card. Perfect. And then we can just finish off and just add a little bit of bling, maybe two of the little Presteds down there, and then just go over the buttons just for that touch of added interest, extra sparkle and dimension. Here we go, done. Shall we put some on the little pearl there? Yeah, why not? Super. Super smashing great, as a great man once said. And there you go. So that's the baby girl, cute and very, very pink 6x6 card. I hope you enjoyed watching the demonstration, and you'll join us again for the next one. Thanks for watching.